So something just occurred to me a few minutes ago. My doctor raised my medication, and it's the first time I've been on this high of a dosage of Prozac, and it's just recently hit a month since he raised the dosage. And lately I've been kind of feeling, I guess, foggy, or I don't know, almost like my emotions are being watered down, kind of. I don't know if it's maybe that my sleep schedule is off. I guess it could be that. But I don't know, I just recently, or just a couple minutes ago, thought about it, and because I've never had side effects before with the Prozac, so when you increase dosage, you risk the chance of side effects becoming stronger or having side effects at all. So I hope that's not what it is. But I mean, I haven't really noticed. I don't think I've noticed any change really. Any positive change with the dose increase. But after a month, it should be to its maximum effectiveness. It should have kicked in by now. And well, really, it's more like 4 to 6 weeks, I think. But so yeah. So for an update, I quit my job. Yeah. I went through training and for that other position and for the other department, and didn't really pay attention, and because I had intended on moving back to full-time to the other department, my old department, so I didn't want to get confused, and I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I thought that they wouldn't mind me moving back. I don't know. I guess maybe I should have explained to them my intentions, but so this past Monday was sorry, I'm waiting for someone to come out from work. I'm taking them home, giving them a ride home. But I guess I should have made my intentions known. And anyway, so this past Monday, we were supposed to start OGT, where we would be taking calls for the first time, and I, like I said, didn't really pay attention in the class or anything. So I was that much more freaked out about the thought of getting on the phone, even though they told us that we would have somebody sitting there right beside us for the first 2 days. Well, I got nervous come Monday and decided, oh, I'd skip Monday and try to go Tuesday. Yeah, well, that didn't happen. So, I think it was Wednesday that I decided to call the sick line and tell them, that I quit. Because I didn't see myself going back. And there's just no point in prolonging it any further. So, it wasn't going to do me any good to learn a new department that I can never go full-time in because I need more than just part-time. And I wasn't willing to put myself through the stress and anxiety of learning that new department and dealing with people yelling at me, the customers, and cussing at me, and me struggling to learn something that I'm not going to use. And maybe, I don't know, I talk to people and whisper about it, and this one guy said he understood, that it made sense why I did that. My parents took it better than I thought they would. I told them a couple days after it happened, and of course they weren't happy, but they were not as mad as I thought they'd be. So, and that's a plus, I guess. Of course, my mom, I don't know, she's always done this, but she gets mad and then starts taking everything out on me. And, I think it was yesterday that she said, oh, well, if you don't find a job in 2 weeks, we're kicking you out. That's probably not going to happen. Because generally when she says things like that, she doesn't mean it. So, but I've just kind of feel lost. Like, I know that being around people all the time with my job, my previous job, not this last one, but when I worked at the grocery store, I was around people all the time. And that exposure to people was what kept my anxiety down, I guess. It's having to deal with it. I don't know. And now that I'm not around people all the time, I've noticed just, I was gonna go eat in a restaurant today. But instead, I went through the drive-thru because I didn't want to be around the people. So, like, things like that. Or going into Walmart and feeling uncomfortable because I feel anxious. Those things weren't happening when I was around people all the time. Yes, it was uncomfortable, but I adjusted. And I don't know, maybe I need to force myself to get out and go and be around crowds of people. Maybe walking my dog, or, good news is I know this isn't a paying job, but